Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to make a quick video update for you to let you guys all know that I did it. I did purchase a Colorado. I needed something 4x4 for all my winter needs and something that can tow a boat, tow some things to help with maintenance around the house. So I did purchase a Colorado. It was actually not the one I made the video of a couple days ago. They were giving me a good price on the truck. They let me take it home for a weekend. But like I said in my previous video, I do a lot of research on my cars before I decide to purchase or, you know, whatever it may boil down to. And in this case, that particular Colorado was a buyback, GM buyback. So I couldn't find exactly why they bought it back, but typically if they're buying it back, there's probably at least a complaint about it. Maybe not necessarily a huge problem, but I didn't want to get into the vehicle, find out, you know, 2 months down the road I was going to have a bunch of issues with it and have to look at GM possibly buying it back again, if they even would. So what I ended up doing was looking around a little bit more. I had a couple specific things I wanted to get, so I actually found one that was, it was in West Virginia, but the deal on it was really good. It was brand new, 2018, no miles. It was only $1,500 more than that used one was going to be, so it was a no-brainer. I decided, yeah, I'll go down there, take a look at it. It had a couple things from the 2016 I was looking at to the 2018. They changed the engine in it that had, you know, a couple little upgrades. Ultimately, it has 4-cylinder deactivation, so if you know, going on a long road trip with the truck, it will go down to 4-cylinder mode, save you a little bit of gas if you're not hauling anything, of course. It's an 8-speed transmission versus the 2016 had a 6-speed transmission. So again, better gas mileage, and it has a decent amount more pep when you hit the gas pedal, so that's always appreciated. Ultimately though, with this truck, the couple big features I got that I really wanted in the other one, and at least one of them you couldn't get in the 16, was auto 4-wheel drive. So here in PA, the road conditions can change in a second. So having auto 4-wheel drive is a good idea if you're driving along. You know, you wake up in the morning and it's 40 degrees outside. By afternoon, it's 60 or 70 sometimes, and then it drops back down to 20 or 30 degrees towards the end of the night. That's going to make the roads look okay, but possibly have areas of black ice or, you know, even just some areas that weren't plowed or whatever it may be. You're driving along, you know, in the 2016, you have either 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive, and by the time you hit that, before you even have a chance to react to it, you could slip. So, I mean, in this case, the computer's going to react a little faster than I can. It's going to automatically kick in 4-wheel drive, which is definitely would help with winter driving. So I got auto 4-wheel drive. This also had, in 16 it was an option, but this one came with it, whereas the other one I was looking at didn't have it, was the OEM trailer brake option. So I have all the controls right on the dash to help with the brakes on the trailer of my wife's boat. That way those can be controlled and help slow the whole thing down, as, you know, if you're coming down a hill or whatever it may be. Those were the two big options I really wanted. And then ultimately the 18 I ended up getting also has the OEM spray-on bed liner. So just one extra thing I wasn't going to have to do with the 16 if I ended up getting this one. Like I said, overall, brand new 18, all the options I wanted. It was $1,500 more than the used 2016. The 16 had only 9,000 miles on it, so it looked good on paper, but other than that buyback thing. But what I noticed immediately when I got into the 2018 and started driving it was the suspension felt totally different. It felt way firmer, way more planted. The 16, it really had a lot of roll. I mean, I know we're talking about trucks, so it's not going to handle like my Corvette does, but at the same time, anytime around a turn, I mean, the thing would just roll real bad. And I thought it was odd for a mid-sized truck to roll that much. But as soon as I got on this one, there's almost no roll. So I'm not sure if maybe on the 16, the previous owner had a lift kit on it or something. Something definitely didn't seem right. So again, just another reason I ended up bumping up to the 18. And so far, I mean, I'm pleased with the truck. It's a very nice truck. I got a lot of mods already on the way for it. So without further ado, here it is. So like I said, this is a 2018. Of course, it's red. This is red hot for this year. It is four-wheel drive. It's the four-wheel drive option. Like I said, it has pretty much everything inside. The only option this truck doesn't have is navigation, which isn't a big deal for me because I'm going to be using Android Auto anyway to for any kind of navigation, anything like that. As you see there on the plate, like I said, I did get it from West Virginia, so it's about a 4-hour drive from here. But I already have a couple mods sitting at home I'll be putting on probably tomorrow. Got black badges. I already got them in the mail. They'll be going on black right there. This is where the dealer sticker was at. I got to get that off there still. Like I said, the truck does have the OEM spray-on bed liner, so definitely going to be good for doing some maintenance around the house, anything I might need. The tires, again, with that last truck, it only had 9,000 miles on it, but the tires on this one appear to have a lot more tread, and I feel like that's kind of odd for a truck with only 9,000 miles on it to be down. I mean, honestly, that's about double the tread that the other one had. So I mean, almost half the tread life gone off of a truck with only 9,000 miles. Again, you could refer to my previous video about what to look for when buying a used car, but I mean, that kind of stands out to me. So like I said, tomorrow I'm probably going to put on those badges. I'm going to remove the lower air dam down there for a little bit more ground clearance, plus I think it looks a little bit better without it. I also have some side steps to go on here, OEM ones I ended up getting right after I bought the truck. I'm going to put on there. Those kind of help protect and hide the pinch weld down there, and the wife's a little bit on the shorter side, so it will help her get in and out of it as well. Here's a little bit of the interior as well. Like I said, right here is the four-wheel drive, the auto four-wheel drive option. Like I said, that's really important for Pennsylvania weather. You also have up here the OEM trailer brake. Again, it's going to be very nice to have that with towing the wife's boat, because since her boat does have those integrated brakes, it'd be great to use them, help slow down the boat so the truck's not doing all the work. But like I said, I mean, this is pretty much like any of the other Colorados that you get the Z71 package. The interior is pretty much the same. But this is it. I mean, what do you guys think? You think this would be good for the winter time? I mean, obviously it is four-wheel drive, so it's gonna be better than my Cruise was, but what do you think? Leave comments below, let me know what you think. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe. Give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free, hit me up on Instagram, Google+, or Twitter. Have a good one.